This is Dalhousie Springs hot pool, fed by the natural springs and kept at a temperature of about 96, 97, 98 degrees. Brisk cold air at the moment this morning at 7 a.m. on Monday, September 25th. And we're just going to go in for a dip to warm up. The sun is just about to start coming up. There's a mother dingo eating out here, or looking for feed.
Like a puppy who's out.
Yeah. There's a kite over there.
Nothing behind, or
No, that's quite.
same kite.
Looks a bit skinny.
Putting on a real display for us this morning.
The battle of the kite and the dingo.
Martin, did you get them?
Going for a walk at Dalhousie Springs to see some of the other springs in the area. Some date palms over there, a lot of very green reeds. So this is one of the 3 pools at Kingfisher Spring. Cooler than the one we're swimming in this morning. There. Another one of the ponds. We thought it was tough going across here in cars and SUVs. There's a bicycle race starting tomorrow. This is Kearney War. It's down the other end there.
At the intersection of the Ridge Road, and there's a herd, a mob, a family, a few camels trotting across the track in front of us.
There's still another one to come.
1, 2, 3, 4 have gone ahead,
5. And number 6 is in the back.
and there's number 6 there behind us, behind them. He's a bit shy, doesn't want to come out from the bush.
There's another camel off there in the distance, and this is about the 6th one we've seen this morning. Others are a little bit further away, we couldn't quite get them. We descended one of the bigger sand dunes, and there are canyons off in the distance. Ken is about to go over a virgin dune here with a almost vertical lip. Here he goes. Here comes Michael. And here comes Tony. He's going to show us all how it should be done.
Not quite enough speed there because I asked him to stop if I could videotape.
Graeme wanted a video of me on the top, but I stopped halfway up.
Here we go. This time. And here we have another dune that has a very sharp, almost vertical lip. The new sand that's blown.
See, absolutely no tyre tracks whatsoever on this dune.
And he's gone out to have a look to see what might be the best way to go over it before he attempts it, which is a very unusual thing.
It's Wednesday morning, September 27th, and about 5 to 10. We've been driving since 8:30. Much cooler day with very grey rain clouds all around us. Probably won't see rain though, with all of that.
I'm going to have a go at this one, which is a straight.
This is
nice big roof.
I'm just about to have a go at this dune as he's coming up. So we'll go back a little bit so we see him. Here he comes. There he is, up and over the top, beautifully.
Wow.
And there he goes.
Here we are on our way again. It's lot flatter here. We've turned south past the worst of the dunes on our eastbound crossing of the Simpson, and now we're heading down one of the swales, go right down around the south end. As we're just passing mark the boundary of the Simpson Desert Conservation Park. So we're leaving the park and heading into station lease. There's the signs advising drivers to be very careful, not have low vehicles, and make sure you have plenty of fuel and water and all of those sorts of things.
So we're now outside the Simpson Desert Reserve onto
Clifton Hills Station. All of the stations are on leased land. They have, I guess they're perpetual leases, but they do buy and sell the leases over time. The government does have the right on these leases to acquire them back again if they're not actively used, and they're also have a program underway to acquire many of them to turn them into national parks all around the country. It's hard to imagine how anybody could make a living out here, but apparently they do. These are huge, huge stations, and in good years when there's a bit of rain, they can run thousands of head of cattle and sheep. In the bad years, they sell them all off and wait for the rain again. Tony and Brenda call this area the dead forest because there's so many dead coolabah trees along here that just haven't been able to survive the desert heat or sand or something. Very unusual to see so many all in one area. It's also a great source of firewood. The coolabah wood burns beautifully. Apparently this is a very large floodplain, so it's possible that the trees died off in a major flood. Apparently they have been dead for a very long time. Just walked up to the top of this beautiful white sand dune. Spectacular views and just a beautiful sculpture in the sand.
He's more of those 1, 2, 3s as well, Michael. Up, okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
The sun is looking at the rabbits leaning forward or something. I don't know. Because it's the sun is sort of
Like leaning on his front legs and then hopping or something. Dead straight. Three-legged rabbits.
There's Tony conquering the sand dune, surveying his kingdom.
Come on, laddie, race you to the bottom. Come on.
So we're on the Burnsville track again, heading south. We are passing through the Muloorina Pass, I believe, heading into the town of Muloorina. A lot of red gibber stones all around us, and a lot of clay and patches of talcum.
This is the ruins of a homestead, and then eventually became a store that operated in right up until the early 50s. It's a fabled story. The homestead owner who apparently ran mail and supply truck throughout this area for many years, through many hardships. It's the ruins of a Lutheran mission started in 1860. This is a hunt that was used by a local mailman named Tom Cruise to cross the Cooper's Creek when it was in flood. And had a truck on one side and a truck on the other, stuff up mail and other supplies, and then cross the river and unload the other truck. This is the main mission building, or was. Last time we stopped out was an outpost of the main Lutheran mission in this area. There's very little left, just some artifacts and wood and so on, but nothing resembling a building anymore. There's the remains of a wagon just as it was left. whole piece is there, except there's only 2 wheels left, but there's 2 wheels still standing and the frame is all buried. There's Ken resurrecting a plough.
What's it about?
And we have some emus over there just across the road. Not too fazed by our presence. We're travelling through Muloorina station on the Birdsville track still. Very flat and vegetation is very sparse. A couple of horses have just crossed the road up ahead. Fortunately, Michael's had another fire blown and Tony's using Ken's wheel lift jack out of the exhaust pipe pressure to try to lift off the road because it's a little bit high for his jack. Back to the dingo fence again. This is a cattle gate which has also been extended to double width to prevent the dingoes from jumping across because they won't walk across the grid either.
In the States, we use leashes on our dogs. We use fences.
This is part of the 2,250 or so miles of the fence in South Australia.
But they could walk across here.
Yeah, if they went carefully.
But they just do not like that. They will turn and go away.
It's Friday, September 29th, about 7:30 a.m. and we've camped about 50 kilometres away from Lake Eyre on the Frome River. The only reason there's water in this riverbed at the moment is because it is fed by a bore. Otherwise it would be completely dry. But as always, the water brings lots of birds. Ducks here. The galah that just flew by. There are hundreds of galahs and corrals around. There's a pair of forktail kites circling right above me.